Before we start, I just want to say that Fluent has been now ported to 1.21.4 and you can download it right now on Modrinth, and also that there's a small update to Garden Depths, so make sure you check that out too if you want to. Okay, let's go! Welcome to Mages. Mages is a shooter minigame my friends and I set up on our server.
Ooh, that was a... Oh, get eyed, idiot. Oh no, oh no. Always used it as like...
And this is the default map for the game, called Origin. And it's not the only map. You see, once the game was set up, we figured we could add more maps as long as we keep the player spawn points and the loot chest locations intact. And that led to some really cool looking maps.
What was that? Oh shit!
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. No, what?
No!
Come you.
Oh my fuck.
Come here.
Fuck you, man! I heard you too.
But then, one of my friends changed everything. Meet Deep Dark. It's a pretty simple map, and it's very clearly based on Origin, with one very important key difference. It is entirely covered with skulk sensors, which means streakers, which means the warden can spawn in the map.
He's just gonna go with it.
Oh, interesting. Oh,
I'm chill.
no!
That saved me, actually.
Think... Oh, did it?
Now, the map comes with features that reinforce this playstyle. Some extra chests were added in with some snowballs inside of them to try and lure the warden towards your friends, and some berry bushes lay in the dark to injure you and make noise if you aren't careful. Now, I think I'm really downplaying just how crazy this was, because I saw this and I went, holy fuck, that's genius. How didn't I think that's so good? So naturally I wanted to recreate that feeling, and I set out to do just that. I wanted to create a map that feels huge in scale, but I couldn't really do that since our map is limited to this X by Y area, so I needed a different approach. I needed non-Euclidean spaces. You know, that idea when you turn a corner and it comes around to where you came from and it's now a different route. I want to replicate that feeling. I started by setting my map theme and layout. The theme was easy since non-Euclidean, come on, it's just the Backrooms. So I figured that out, that's cool. Now I need to think of how I actually want to do this. Since our server is not modded at all and I'm horrible with plugins, I needed a way to make this possible in vanilla Minecraft. The plan at this point was make templates for rooms in specific sizes, make variations for every room, and then swap them with the clone command when nobody's in the room. And with that I started building. I quickly made a design for how I wanted the rooms to look, and started setting the layout for the swappable rooms as well as everything else that would stay in place. Now, this would have looked very repetitive and often flat out annoying to look for players around the map. So I outlined some points of interest. These will be different levels of the backrooms for variations. So I first added the offices because I was an Into the Backrooms player, and I mean, come on, look at these photos, that's as liminal as it gets. Anyways, after I felt more confident in the map style, I worked on the two big swappable room types. I quickly realized that making 20 differently sized rooms and then making variations for all of them would take forever and wouldn't even be that noticeable. So I set myself 5 room types and placed them around the map. The big rooms had 2 variations, the smaller of the two would have 2 normal backrooms variations, making it almost uncannily close to how it looked if you were to walk out and then back in while the slot swaps. And the big room, well, I went a little more traditional with the first variation, and for the second variation I went out a little more into different levels of the backrooms, adding the parking lot. I then started building the offices, making sure they feel damp and empty while still keeping points of interest for covers and secrets, and I think they turned out really great. I then built the second out of the 5 backrooms location this map would have, the pool rooms. It's a huge room filled with lifeless tilings of white walls and abstract pillars running through the water, which allow you to travel quickly through the room if you're good enough to pull it off. I then felt like that wasn't enough, and noticed that a swappable slot was adjacent to it, so I gave it a pool room variant. I then finished all the other swappable slots, some with normal backroom styling and some with extra office variants, making 14 rooms in total, which might not sound like a lot, but it allows for 144 different map combinations, which might still not sound like a lot, but I placed 2 of each inside the map, meaning the map can have more than 20,000 different combinations, which is... Anyway, after making all the variants, I kept working on the third landmark of the map, Pipe Dreams. A dense system of pipes and a few hidden crawl spaces that, other than that, I don't actually have much to say about, but it is the perfect segue for our last location. I don't actually know. You know, I want it to be a cool place, but I was having trouble finding something that makes sense within the map. So I started digging deep and found a single image of a level called the Petrified Garden, and thought it was cool. I started building based on what I thought the entire level would look like, and damn, I was right, this shit is cool as hell. I mean, look at that, look at these trees, look at these walls, damn! I then built the entire Backrooms portions that connect everything, and then went AFK, and then came back to find lightning struck the place, and then I had to rebuild and turn off fire tick, what the fuck? And when all that was done, I had a fully built map, and now there was only the scary part left. Command blocks. It became pretty clear early on that clone commands wouldn't cut it, since they're limited in their rotation, which is a problem with some rooms, and worse, the blocks cloned have to be loaded in the world, I think. And that's an issue, since they're all the way back at the map library, and they won't get teleported in when the game starts since they're out of bounds. And just as I thought of giving up on this project, I was reminded of a block. Let me introduce you to the structure block. Destroyer of worlds and saving grace of this project. I swear these blocks are actual magic. You set an area for them to capture in the world, mobs included if you want them to be, and they save that plot of land in a world's memory. They can later be placed down and either manually or via redstone be activated and place down that plot of world. So I made a demo to see how it would work with a randomizer, shout out Etho, since when I was still making this there wasn't a random command. So I needed to create my own method, which works, but regardless the demo worked great. You can see it working right now in the background, it's really cool. The last thing I needed was a way to save chests that are inside the plot, so they wouldn't break and drop everything they held, which I geniusly did across the entire map, only to be told afterward that I'm a dumbass and that when saving a structure, you can place down a block called Structure Void in order to keep that block intact when the structure replaces everything else. That was fun. And with that, without any more further ado, this is the map. I lied. Before showing you the map, I'm going away for a while, so if you stayed this far into the video and enjoyed it, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe so you'll get notified when I get back. Okay, back to the showcase.
Oh wait.
My habits are
have
not
that?
helping.
No,
Yeah, what are you gonna do
get
now,
off here.
bitch? No!
Come back here.
That's what it seems like.
Well, you fuck you.
Fuck. Yeah, great if you want to take a laser to the face.
I don't need this.
Where the fuck did you go? I know, I wanted to...
No!
Yes! Sorry, Tyler.
What do you mean? Wait, this is perfect. Get the fuck out of here.
No! There's a ship.
Oh my god, I reloaded my shaders. No, I'm behind now.
You know what, Dalen? I don't want to do this. Because I'm doing this.
Such a cheater, bruh. I'm gonna spawn endermites where you walk.
Son of a bitch.
Bestie.
Thank you.
Ooh, oh shit.
You never know what might happen.
Ooh. Wait.
What the fuck? Is it gonna be me who wins? Because I'm the spectator. Wait, if I quickly... Yes!
No! Just an... Oh,
Hello.
shit.
You're lucky I'm half asleep.
Oh, that's not what I meant
Thank
to
you,
do.
I guess.
Wait just a second.
Yes. Oh shit, there's someone behind me.
There's someone behind me.
So yeah, it looks really cool. It's surprisingly subtle most of the time, but I think it turned out awesome. And it was super interesting to tackle every problem this concept presented, because damn, it presented a lot of them. Setting up command blocks with the relative coordinations probably took a couple years of my life, but that was fun. And that's about it for this video. Hope you enjoyed, I'll see you around, and thanks for watching. Bye bye!